When the writers are done electing these guys to the HOF, it's time for the idiotic takes. Philadelphia Inquirer columnist Bob Ford wrote one of the dumbest articles I've read in a while, arguing not only that Roy Halladay should enter as a Philly but that he would have wanted it that way. Deadspin did for filth pretty well, but I'm going to yell, too. Halladay wouldn't have gotten into the Hall of Fame without the 148 games he won for the Blue Jays, but if he were with us today and given the chance to relive one of his 395 career starts, the choice would be easy. Halladay would pick one of the 5 he started for the Phillies in the postseason. It wouldn't even need to be one of the 3 wins. The winning and losing were up to the cards that evening. Just put him on the mound in that situation, with that chance to try. Like the chance the Blue Jays gave him to rebuild and become better after he was stupendously terrible early in his career. It's not just that Halladay was bad, he had one of the worst eras ever considering innings pitched. Yes, all credit to Halladay for putting the work in, but the Blue Jays gave him the opportunity. Once again, shut up. Roy Halladay was a gracious man. He wouldn't want to insult the Toronto Blue Jays. But, in my heart, having been around him, I believe he would want his Hall of Fame plaque to portray that grim, unflinching stare that batters knew so well. And, above the brim that shaded his eyes, I think he would want a P. Seriously? You are discussing knowing this in your heart? Like you know him better than his wife? You are talking, not insulting, the Blue Jays when the man signed a one-day contract to retire as one? Did he do that to be gracious? Or because that's what he actually wanted? Shut up. Shut up. Halladay was never more engaged as a player, never more fully alive in a moment, than during the final act of his first playoff start, as he stared in at Brandon Phillips of Cincinnati, already ahead 0-2 in the count, one pitch away from recording just the second no-hitter in postseason history. Halladay always pitched like beast. He always looked like he was enraged. Start days were seriously vicious. His focus was legendary. People were afraid of him. He didn't develop this in Philadelphia. He didn't get serious and hardcore because the Phillies inspired him to. We, as Blue Jays fans, watched him do this for years.